For many months, countless videos documenting the smuggling of illegal migrants from Germany to Poland have reached the public. The Polish government tried to ignore the problem. Faced with the prospect of the state failing its fundamental duties, citizens took matters into their own hands and, as the border defense movement, went to the border to monitor the situation.
Zobaczcie, tutaj po prostu chłopcy chronią.
The activism of the border defense movement is unwelcome to both Germany and Poland's government, led by Prime Minister Donald Tusk. These citizen border patrols are in fact so unwelcome to Tusk that curbing the border defense movement is a higher priority for him than actually protecting the western border.
Będę także oczekiwał od Straży Granicznej.
I will also expect the border guards and the police to provide precise information on how this problem can be eliminated. It is the state that is responsible for border security, not gangs of far-right activists. However, the border defense movement remains undeterred. Activists have announced that they will remain at their posts. This is no joke. I think that as for Tusk, the media that supports him and his political allies are trying to play masters of life and death. They make both direct and indirect threats, and they fill their supporters with an enormous hatred for their political opponents. Activists at Poland's eastern border are a thorn in the side of the current government because they expose just how weak the state truly is. Although the authorities are trying to convince the public that the situation is under control and nothing serious is happening, leaked documents obtained by the press tell a completely different story. Their sheer number testifies to the enormous scale of the continuing human trafficking, and their content illustrates the systematic practice of dumping migrants into Poland. As a result of the inspection, it was found that on the 31st of March 2025 at 9 a.m. on the Gubin-Guben border bridge, the above-mentioned foreigner was handed over to Polish border guard officers in Zielone Góry in Bamibost. He does not have a passport, a valid visa or any other valid document entitling him to enter and stay in the territory of the Republic of Poland. The German side informed that the foreigner illegally crossed the Polish-German border on the area of border sign 388 on the 30th of March 2025. This means that Germany is sending migrants who have no documents and about whom they know absolutely nothing to Poland by car, claiming that these newcomers entered German territory from Poland. Regardless of whether this is true or not, the migrants end up on the Polish side of the border. There are two types of centres, guarded and open, and there are also migrants who need help from various charities and aid organisations, and that is what is happening. The transfer of illegal migrants to Poland arouses great emotion among the nation. Attacking the border defence movement is like putting out a fire with gasoline. This approach can only escalate the conflict, while doing nothing actually to address the core issue at hand.